Well, here we go again. I've hunted this piece of creek several times recently, both artifact hunting and just rock hunting with my wife, and I'm pretty sure I haven't passed up very much. I'm going to go up the creek a little further today. Sitting at the house, there's always chores, but not enough to keep me from doing this. It's only 95 degrees out, and it'll be a nice cool afternoon. I just got to give it a shot, so that's what we're going to do. For a little while anyway. It won't be no day-long excursion. It's early afternoon, 95 degrees, just perfect, you know. Again, I'm D.W. Verts, it's Hickbilly Outdoors. Yeah, we're going to make a little walk and see if we can make something happen. Stay tuned, see if we can come up with something good for y'all. I'm going to interject a funny little story to me anyway. Happened to me today while I'm looking around here. I had a doctor's appointment that I made early this week. I won't say I was scared. Yeah, something happened I've never had happen. I'm 58 years old. I'm sure I can look forward to a lot of that. And it was not, I just didn't know. So you go to the doctor's office. I made an appointment today. Go in. Doctor's cool. My doctor appreciates artifacts, ancient man. He likes my channel. He's cool. But I'm sitting there in this doctor's office and I'm having a moment because I'm not afraid of nothing. I don't think I'm afraid of anything. There was some girls back in college that kind of scared me, but seriously, whatever. But my pulse rate was up, my blood pressure was up a little bit when the nurse checked me out, and I was a little nervous because you just don't know. My doctor, he's going to see this, comes into that waiting room, he comes in there with a knife in his hand. It's an obsidian knife, hafted to a deer antler, beautiful piece. And he says, "Where do you want me to start cutting?" He knew I was there. And I'm sorry, it's funny. It relieved some tension. It was hilarious. And then he did the duty on me, found out all I had was a hemorrhoid. There you go. I admit it. That's all it was. So, he showed me some more these artifacts that were made for him by a customer. A client. How about a patient? And it was genius, absolute beautiful work. I wish I could nap like that. Matter of fact, it's got me wanting to do some more napping. I haven't done it in about 3 years. But anyway, Doc, thanks. I appreciate that. The levity was great. Made me feel better. Seeing your collection of stuff that he had, that this man had made him just over the top cool. I'm going to have to find a cool place to take the Doc Arrowhead hunting sometime where have better luck than I'm having today. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate it. There y'all. How's that for too much information? Look at that big old pretty flake. That's a great old big in there. Makes me wonder if I shouldn't do a video on flakes, chunks, balls, chips. You know what? I'm going to keep that one. That was nice. I'm just going to take that home with me. That's just too nice to throw back. I'm going to keep that one. I think I got to do a video. I've done one in all the places I look. I've done several where I look and stuff. But don't know if I've ever done one explaining from a napping standpoint what we're looking for. That's a clue. I mean, that's not an artifact except it is. That was made by man. We'll see. I just sitting here taking a break, watching the minnows and crawdads, and that flake pushed up with my foot. Look, can y'all see how pretty that flake is? Just a very smaller flake you usually find in the creek. Look at that thing. Isn't that gorgeous? find something made out of that. Look at that thing. So they're getting a kick, like a video I did last week, sitting there watching the crawdads and minnows. I kick that flake up with my foot. There's one of these turtleback scrapers. I think what people call them. I have no clue. It's part of a nodule. They knock off the outside of it, and it was powdered inside. But see, it snapped all the way around. Look at that. I have no clue what these things were used for. They're not. I couldn't scrape anything with them, I don't think. It's the real deal. It's actually something. It's not a point, but it goes in the collection because I don't throw stuff like that away. Whole water there about 3, maybe 4 foot deep up in there. Got some bigger fish in it. First fish I've seen today besides minnows, but green sunfish, red horse suckers, little ones. I don't know how any of them are surviving because that whole gravel bar over there and where I'm standing on right here is nothing but otter toilet. Otter's been heavy through here this year, it looks like. Most places I'm not seeing a lot of otter sign, but I'm standing on top of it right now, and that bar over there is just solid otter poop. Poor fish don't stand a chance. I'm seeing quite a few of them. Nice shady spot. I mean, I'm seeing stuff there, maybe bass. There's some bigger fish down there in the shade, 10, 11 inches long maybe, but all they can do is get underneath them root wads and hope a otter don't get them out. That otter can go about anywhere. It's a shame. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a big old nasty broke one. Sure got shape. Oh, man, look at the size of that thing. Goodness gracious, holy sakes. It's just a preform. I don't think it was ever even, it wasn't ever a tool. Well, maybe it's got some finished flaking on it, so it was a big knife of some sort. Look at that thing. How's that for a major chunk? Been broke forever, I'm sure. But that pretty? Well, there's something, kinda. A couple somethings in a row there. Not quite done yet. That would have been a pretty good sized tool. I say it's not preformed because it's got some finished flaking on those edges where it was used for working. So a preform just don't hardly have that. A secondary flaking just don't hardly happen. So. Okay, I found one of these a few minutes ago, and then I found another one. I hesitate to show them because they're so un-Arctic, artifact-like, but this is another one. This is 3 and 40 yards, and those are napped. That edge has been sharpened. Now it's not fancy. It's another partial, a piece of a nodule, kind of a turtleback. Said it just they used them for something. I'm gonna pick this one up too and keep it. I don't know. Yeah, it's 3 and no more than 30 or 40 yards. Now that's not a point, I don't think, but that sometimes the color and the patina, it gives stuff away, and that's something. Yeah, boy, look at that, another real pretty flake. It's a flake though. Look at that. You can see the little marks on it. I need to do a video on it. Explain what I think works so you know what to look for. I've said that would be a clue that we're in the right spot. I mean, if you hunt all day long in a creek and don't find stuff like that, or, you know, stuff, it's not a very good creek. I believe the otters hurt that boy. Hey Bill, a couple other things about this new walking pickle tickle stick you give me. It's way, way better for scratching backs and beating off horse flies than my hoe is. Kudos to you, mate. Came walking up here because I saw a big old sparkly rock I knew my wife would want. Haven't been up here forever, it's all growed up. Nice, beautiful chunk, just pretty. heat treated. This up here is almost impossible to see in though, so have to be pretty much laying on top of something for me to make use of it. Tell you, this is hard work. You gotta be diligent or crazy. Well, that's it for another one, folks. You know, it ain't half bad down here. I think it was 95 degrees when I got out of the truck, and it ain't got no cooler, but there's a little bit of a breeze, humidity's down. I've been in the shade a lot. It's a pretty nice day. Pretty fine. Hard work. That's all there is to it. Got to put a lot of time in. I know I've said that before. And I'll guarantee you I passed up more than what I found. I'm taking home 4 napped on pieces. I would suggest, if you don't want to make as much work, bring your family. Make a fishing trip or an arrowhead hunting trip or vice versa. Share the duties. Or do what I did here. Packed out some rocks to take home to my wife. Because she likes the pretty rocks. There's quartz inclusions. Rock hounding is not much different than arrowhead hunting. It's just God's way of doing his napping. My wife likes this druzy quartz, so big old pretty one for her. She might like me for another hour or so. Who knows? Maybe. Oh well. As always, y'all, thanks for watching. One broken tool, 3 wannabe scrapers, whatever they want to call them. I don't really know what those things really are, but I'm packing them home. I'm going to the house. Thank you all a bunch. Really appreciate it. God bless. Try to do better next time. See y'all later.